All right. So we're back, and this is gonna be Danger. Um. Oh wait, I lost the orchestra hit. Okay, hold on. One second. So this track is Danger, and it's the boss theme. And I couldn't restore it for the longest time because I couldn't find the orchestra hit, and I still don't think I've found. No, I definitely haven't found it, but I'm using a recreation now, be using some like approximation of what I think it is, but I still have to do some searching. So we're gonna restore it with this, and then if by the before I'm gonna be searching before I put the video out, and we'll just replace it with the regular wave whenever I do. So let me see this. I have to reload because hold on, I have to reload because this was deleted. So I got basically this hit is what we're looking for, this. And that is it's some kind of orchestra hit. And but it's not like any orchestra hit I've ever heard. It's got like a high timpani in there, and it's got like a wood block that I can hear, but it's all very compressed, so it's hard to hear. So I couldn't find it. I haven't really searched all that I could, but I couldn't find it, so I just kind of recreated one, and the composer said that it was probably from the Akai sound set um or the Ensoniq CD-ROM. So I went and found an orchestra hit from the Ensoniq CD-ROMs. Oops, that was loud. And so, but dry, it sounds like this. Hold on. And so that kind of sounds like it, but it doesn't have the timpani and wood blocks. So what I did was I went and found a timpani sound. There was a patch from the Ensoniq CDR collection that had a timpani and also a wood block in the same patch. So I was like, maybe I could use this to recreate the same sound. So, and it was also, the composer said it was heavily modified, so I put some effects on it. I put reverb, I saturated it, I put a long reverb, and then I raised the bass a little bit, and then I put a limiter on it. So altogether it sounds like. And so that's kind of like what it sounds. It's kind of an approximation. And so then I exported it to a wave. Let me see, I have the wave here. And here's what the wave sounds like. So it's not exactly the same thing, but here, I'll play you the sort of the original from the game. And I think it's actually pitched up a bit. So you can kind of hear the wood block going at it in there. It sounds kind of weird. But we're going to restore it using that, and then I'm going to do some more searching, and then I might replace it later. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to add my MIDI in here. Let me remove this. I don't need this anymore. So I'm going to put my MIDI here. If I can find it, let's see, here we go, Danger. Okay, so here we have the original. It's kind of a long song, so I'm gonna play it while I add the rest of my patches. See if wait, is this it? No, this is the other one. So, let's see, Danger. Here we go. And that's the wave. So we have our brass section. Okay. Cool. So I've just started adding my stuff. This is a distortion guitar from the thing. I can hear that there's a distortion guitar in there. I can also hear there's brass. And there's the orchestra hit that we have already. And let's see. We have strings, slap bass. So let's go through the first. There's also drums. So let me go and grab the drums. Let's see. Oh, did I put a bunch of recordings in here? Hold on. Okay, so oh man, there's more. Wait, no, those are projects. So we have our kick and our snare. And I think there's synth brass in here too. But let's go. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go through it one channel at a time. So we have drums, heavily reverberated drums. And they have a snare hit every now and again. So this is a repeated chorus right here. And then this is unique. So let's see. What I want to do is just copy these. And let's see. And this looks like all of this is unique. So let me copy this. And find first empty, call this drums. And then let me paste this here. And now I want to set my snap to step or beat. Yeah, let's do beat. So I'm going to put this here and then is this always drums? Hold on, let me check after I move this. Let me see, because this, I'm not sure. I don't know if the drums just go downward or if it's a patch change. So let me see. So it looks like it's always just drums, so that's cool. Let's see. This happens here, so yeah, it's just drum and bass. It looks like the drums just go down in pitch. So I want to take this, and this is going to be snare. So let me go to the snare channel. Go down an octave. 2 octaves. Go to C. And then in the kick, I'm just going to go Control A, and then I'm just going to shift it down. All right, so that's good. Let's see here how that sounds. So it's very metal. Let me send this to 1 and this to 2. Wait. Oh, wait, I'm already using those. Let me... See, this is going to be orchestra hit. Hello, Jammin. Hello, Marcos. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are restoring the boss music from Secret of Mana. Let me see. We got one. Let me put this into 3 and 4. And call this kick. And this one's going to be snare. And I want the snare to go to negative 3 dB. There we go. And so I want them to I want the notes to cut each other off. So let me do cut self. And then same for this one as well. And now the downbeat is, let's see. Wait, is this is the kick? Wow, this is all off out of whack. Let's see. So this is all out of place. It's all out of time. So let me, I think, is the MIDI oh yeah, there's some space here. So I want to, let's see, remove this. Put the MIDI here, but I want to remove that space in the beginning. Let me go to none, and then actually this is probably a quarter. I've done it, yeah. A quarter note is like the smallest increment of time that the SNES can compute, I think, in audio. Or at least where the MIDI encodes it. So I can remove this now. And now let me go and kind of remove the space here by doing some movement, because I have my snap set to 1/4 of a step. Let me do the same for this. So now it's all in time. And let me now put a downbeat here. And then this. And so we have a time shift here. Let's see, this is going to be, let me try 3/4, because this is some weird timing here. No, that doesn't work either. Let's see. I don't know what this is. It might be 5/7, maybe 5/4. No, not even that. Is it 5/7? Because 5/7 is common sometimes with this kind of music. Japanese music. I can't even do. Oh wait, it's 5. There's no such thing as that. 7/4. Yeah, this is like a cut beat because this isn't even a whole beat. This is like a half a beat. Cuts it off at half a beat. So let's see. The closest thing I can approximate to that would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 steps to the next bar over. So the 12 for divided by, let's see, would be like 2, 2, 6 or something like that. Or maybe 6 would do it. Yeah, 6 will do it. But it would have to be, let's see. Da, 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 da. Wait a minute. Oh, there's like a flam here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like 5, 4. Nah, this is all crazy. I have no idea. No need to worry about it. Let's see. So we have a bunch of stuff going on. And then we have a new beat there. All right, so it all works out. So we can just go and say, hey, well, I'm not going to do that yet. Let me let me go on to the next channel. And let me see that that pitch was different. Let's see. Hold on, that scared the shit out of me. Wow. So let's see. Let me check the pitch of that. So it looks like it's a little bit upward. Let's see. No, the snare is at A. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah. It's fine like that. And then I want to give it an envelope too. Okay, so that's cool. Now I want to move on to the next one. And then I can also real quick give this some reverb. and I want to do TSA or because when you fight these bosses, you're usually in like a cave or something. So let me give it. Its hall would be good for that. Let's see. Oh wait, I think it's actually lower. I think the snare is just lower. Yes. And I think the kick is higher. No, it's actually that right pitch. It's like half a note up. Actually, yeah, this one is too. They're both half notes up. There we go. Okay, so now the next channel is what? Is brass. So there's two variations of brass. Oh, okay, there's only yeah, there's two variations. There's this. And then you have strings. And what is this? Is this the brass again? Yeah, it's the brass again. The brass continues. I'm gonna make a new pattern, call it brass. Could you answer a question? Why instrumental music sounds like they have clogged treble when compared to normal music? I always use an EQ to boost the highs when I listen to OSTs. Um, when you say instrumental music, do you mean like game soundtracks? Because game soundtracks have very low. If you're talking about how the SNES had very low treble, that's because the high frequencies are harder. Like they cost, like higher frequencies are harder to produce by computers. They need more. They need more like quality. So the SNES was lacking in treble a lot. It excelled at bass because bass takes less information, like less quality to produce. If that makes sense. So the SNES soundtracks were always lacking in treble. It couldn't produce high treble because the maximum frequency is 3200 kilohertz. No, 32,000 kilohertz. So you couldn't really produce beyond that. And you don't when 20 is really the max, but when you're talking about sampling frequency, it's kind of different. So it couldn't really produce very high frequencies is the short answer. Anyway, now the brass section here is going to be like this. And I already have one. This one I made for the distortion guitar. I forgot to call it distortion guitar. Do 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 do. So now the brass can go here, and this will be at channel 1. And it's got built-in reverb, so I wanna turn that off. Nice. Okay, now the next thing we have is strings. So I want to find first empty, call this strings. And then that'll be this right here. But it's only 1 bar, so I don't have any variation. And this will be in contact, and I think it's the first channel, right? Yes. Oh, I have to send it to Chip. And I want to remove that, release, and I think that I saved a preset where in the last song where it was like, where it kind of makes it more a sharper attack. But the samples kind of have a natural attack, like they take a while to start up because it's a long articulation, so it's played softly. But you can use an envelope to kind of bring the attack out, bring the transient out. That'll do. Cool. So, and this is, for some reason, does this start later? It's not quite aligned with the grid. Okay, so he leaves a little space between the notes here. I think that's because there's other strings here, so he wants to kind of avoid them just starting on the same note, on the same grid. And so then we have brass again, and then it's a whole like chorus thing. So, and then what do we have next? What's these notes? So we have electric piano. So let's copy this and call it find first empty, call it electric piano or e-piano. And then paste the notes here. And then we had a lot of space here. What else happens in this thing? Sorry. Okay, so we have brass here. Wait, oh, this is ahead. This is way ahead. Okay, so we have more brass notes here. I have a couple of brass runs. So these are all brass, these parts here. But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wait till let's see. Oh, and I forgot about this brass being 59% to the right. Let's change that. So, and the strings are what kind of panning? Let's see. The strings are also 70% right, actually, this time. Okay, so 70% right and 59% right. And the electric piano is also 59% right. But we can do that in notes because I'm pretty sure the rest of them are not going to be the same panning. So Nice. Okay, so now, so we have this brass trill here. So we can copy these two. And this is another one. Okay, and this is going to go here. And this will go here. So let's see what those little trills, what are they panned at? Center. And this one, center. Same for the other one, just in case. Okay, so that means I want the brass. First of all, I want it all to be channel 1. And then I want the panning to change here to center in this. So first I'm going to Control I to insert what I already have so I don't lose it. And then here, it's going to go to center. And now I can move this here because I don't really need space here. Nice. And so then we have some more electric piano. 2 bars of it before it repeats. I just want to make sure that those are actually, wait. Something's a little bit different with this one. Let me just grab that whole thing then. Wait, no, nothing's different with that one. Well, I was tripping. It's just these two, really. Yeah. Let's see. Let me make sure. Yep, both exactly the same. So I copied that. Now I just go to the E piano and paste. But let me confirm, because there's some space here. Let me confirm that there's actually space in FL Studio. I didn't just do something weird. Yes, there's space there. And so now the panning here is going to be 16% right. So let me go in there and make those notes 16% right. Nice. So now we have, what is next? Let's see. So that's that one. Oh wait, it changes panning actually. Okay, so we have one more bar of this. And let's see, there's a time signature change here, it looks like. Let's see. Oh no. So let's see. I'm gonna follow it here. Wow. Ooh. Okay. So what he's doing there is kind of emulating what brass sections do a lot of times, which is called flutter tongue. where they, I don't know exactly what they do, but it's like a flutter of the like how they push when they're pushing the buttons on the brass. But he's kind of emulating that sound. That's why there's that weird pitch bend. So now I have to figure out exactly when this thing changes. So let me go to, let's see, 1D65. And I have to look for general MIDI patch. 1D65, general MIDI patch. Okay, it changes right here. Let me grab that. Paste this here. And this one is panned 59% right. Oh wow, I put this in the wrong place. So this is going to be 59% to the right. Dope. And this is, so this is also kind of a weird time signature that doesn't really track. It's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars. So maybe it's just 7, 5. 7, 4. I don't know. So that works. Let me try that on the drums too. I want to revisit the idea of having 7, 4 for that really weird bit. Nope. But maybe 5, 4. Yeah, once again, I do not know, but it all ends up wrapping up nicely in 4, 4, so that's fine. So this one is 7, 4, and let's see. And I want to, so I'm gonna grab this brass that is the rest of the channel, which starts right here. And so this is going to be %70 right. And I'm going to put a time signature marker here. And then, oh, it actually doesn't, let's see. Let me set this to 1. So this is kind of 5, 4 because let's see, we have 5 and 5. Let me, yeah. So 5, 4 wraps that nicely. Okay, so this time we have 70% right again. So then we'll just come back to what's here because this one was also 70% right. Okay, so next we have the third channel, and this is going to be the orchestra hit. So that will just be, this is just going to be these two bars once again. So let's find first empty and call this orchestra hit. And then I already have it here, so I'm just going to paste. And let me cap that. Nice. So now we have, what is next? Let's see. More brass. Oh, I only have one bar of this, so let's see. And that's going to be 70% right again. Yeah. So I then want to make a hole here. And let me show my channel panning here. So Control Insert, and then that'll make a hole here. And this is already 70% right, so this will be here. This will be good. And now, what's next? We have another. Okay, so we have a spread pan brass. And so it makes one cycle for each loop, I can tell. So one cycle per bar. Wait. Okay, so, oh, we have a little variation here. Actually, little variations throughout, I think. No, just that one part. And let me move this over to confirm they're both the same. Good. And I'm going to copy this. And the pan is center. Oh yeah, because it's going to spread. So we then go to, this is going to be before those trills again. So we're going to go to brass. Move this, we're going to, let me insert space. Go to the channel panning and then go Control Insert. Oh, it's got two bars, so let me Control Insert here too. And let me select this note and then Shift Select. Move this over and then set the panning to be 0. And now what we want to do here is there's like a legato function. Oh, I have to be in the events for that. So right click the brass and let's see. Let's see. Oh, I have to Alt C. Oh wait, that changed it all to that. No, change it all back to 1. So now I just have to go for 8 bars here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, this is it right here. This is where it starts. So now I want to do an LFO. And it's going to start by, so it starts going it goes to the left first, and I have it set to that, so. And it's sweeping across the whole thing. Nice. Okay. And then we have okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Let's see, this has a little intro here. Okay, so this is all brass. I want to hear it from the beginning. All right. Hola, amigos. Buenas tardes, amigo. Pleasure to see you work. Buenas tardes, Sylvie. Welcome. Pleasure to see you here. Now, we are just restoring the last track. Well, this is actually track 19, but this is the only track we have left from Secret of Mana, and it's the boss tune. So right now I'm up to my ears in brass. So this is all gonna be brass notes. And then it repeats itself. So I'll copy this, but the panning here I want to take note of is edit events in piano. Oh, there I have that button. So this is going to be center all the way through. So that makes it easier. And let's see. Hello, Sam. I'm a big fan of your work. Truly wonderful to see you here working live. Thank you, Simon. Welcome. Hope you enjoy yourself. So we're just doing the boss tune from Secret of Mana right now. And this is the last thing we have before we completely finish. Ooh, I almost missed a note. Nice. Found it. Caught it because I was talking to people. Nice. So now I'm going to go and copy this over. And this, I think, is before it's before the little brass run. It actually goes on top of it. And because this is center, I can just put it as a layer. Okay, so this run is here. Right here, so it goes, I want to then, let's see, edit the events, and then I'm going to, let's see, paste this here, paste these notes here, and now I just want to, I want the run to end up here, so I need this much space. So let me control insert, and then I'm going to select these notes, Shift C to select this color, and yeah, that lines up. But now we have this space I need. So let me, I wonder, does that second layer, does that happen while I'm having this channel? So this one happens kind of over here. Yeah, it happens like at the last, this is like the last part of what we copied. So I want to then insert this much space. And I want to make sure I'm moving my panning. So control insert. And let me go to Shift C. But then I have to deselect this too. So this is going to go here. And now this has a nice layer to it. So I'm going to change all of this to channel 1 now. And so we have that. And then let me follow what is the next part. So after this, what is this doing here? So and then it plays again. So we have more electric piano. And then slap bass. So now this electric piano is panned 16%. No. It is centered. So now we go to the E piano. And then I have all this space. So this is going under something. What I think it was this. Yeah, this is another layer to this. But this layer is panned center, which I don't need to do anything because it already is. Nice. Okay, so now we have the first slap bass notes of the song. So that would be right here. Oh wait, did I have more to that layer? No, wait. No, okay, that's good. So now these slap bass notes are like so. And then we have more. Let me listen to that again, because I want to know where it repeats. So here's where it repeats. Now, this slap bass is going to be all the basses are always center, so I know it's center. Let me copy this, and I'm gonna go find first empty. Call this slap bass. Do 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 do. Now, in contact, slap bass is channel 2. So I want to paste this at channel 2. But it's going to be it needs to be 2 octaves down. Okay, so that's good. And now what's next was some brass, right? Yes. Ouch. Okay, that was the one where it was like, wait a minute. I think I missed another one in another channel that does that. Hold on. Ah, yes, I did. Okay, so that's this over here. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, this one right here. Or maybe I copied it, but I just didn't. Let me see if that's the same note. Okay, it's like octaves. So maybe I copied that, but I didn't do yeah, I just didn't do I just didn't do the little trill thing. So for the trill note, like the flutter tongue note, first off, I'm just gonna make an octave of this. And I want to confirm that this, let's see the panning on this. Right here, it's 59% to the right. But the next layer is also 70% to the right. It's actually 70% to the right all the way. So I don't need to do any extra panning on this. I just need to octave it. And if I go here, it should be, yes, no. I have it set to 59% right, but it should be 70. So for some reason I set this to 59, I should have set it to 70. So this, 71, and I want to do Control I. And then here, I also want to do Control. Oh, wait, what? Okay, I have to select this one and then set it to 70% again. Nice. Okay, so now with the octaves, I can do copy and paste and Control up. But I think it was an octave lower, wasn't it? Yeah, it was an octave lower. So now it's a fall. So this part is going to be a fall and like it's going to dip. So it falls down to like C sharp, I think. Yeah. Oh, but it's the note is registered at C sharp. So it starts on G. But for some reason this one is registering like it's not registering an octave. So it goes from G to C sharp. But this one is C. So G from G to C sharp is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 semitones. And let me just check the interval on this. So this one ends on G sharp. Actually, yes. This one is 6. They're 6 semitones apart, I think. Yeah. So this is like, wait. Oh, wow. So they're not always they're like sometimes an octave. So the first part is an octave, I think. So I want to remove this octave. Actually, here, I think I want to remove this and paste this here. And so now that's correct. And then I can Alt-C. That long note wasn't an octave down though, right? No. No, yeah, you got it. That was probably from earlier. Brass took my ears with it and ran. Yeah, sorry, that was a bit annoying, that long note. Um, but yeah, so this has to go down about this, like from this note, both of them have to go down that much. And so I want them to have an LFO while they do it, so that's going to be tricky. So let's see. What I've got to do, I have to like, let's see. I think I know what I can do. I want to use, yeah, envelope controller is going to be great for this. So take an envelope controller, and then I want to do like that. And it takes one beat. No, it takes a beat and a half. So I want to go to tempo, and then let's see, this is one beat, so a beat and a half would be there. And so I want that to go, it's just a straight down. And so now what I want to do then is put this note here, is just put any note here. And so that's going to mean that when I have the pitch, let's see, it's going to go, I want it to also release. So I want it to go snap back to normal. So I want it to go from center pitch, which is this, all the way down. And let's see, the range is going to be all the way. So the range of the knob is what? Let's see, 48. So I want it to be like 7 out of 48. No, 6 out of 48. So if this is 48, this is like 8. So this would be 24. This would be 12. And when it was released, I want it to go back to normal. So this would be 12, and this would be 6. So that works perfectly because 6 is like a multiple. So that should be exactly 6. Now I want to make sure that the pitch bend range of this instrument is 48. No, wait, it's 6. That should work. And I'll just leave it there, see what happens. So now when I go to, oh, I have to pair it first. So let me link to articulator 1. And then let's see what happens there. And so now you hear that trill, but that's only because it takes a while. So it's going to return to normal. So now with this last one, so that actually works perfectly, I think. That's about, yeah, that's about 6 notes. So this is that, and then, so wait, it's supposed to end up there, but actually this one ends up here. So that should be where I see it go down to. So this one ends up here. That's good. And now I want to use the envelope controller to add an LFO. So let's see. I want to add an LFO in the same place. So this is going to be my vibrato. So now, so it's going to be like a very big vibrato. But because this is the whole knob, I only want it to be like a couple notes. But a couple notes is a very small interval in the scheme of this whole knob. So that's good. Let me make that faster. Okay, now let me listen to that and see if that's right. Okay. And he's kind of trying to, so with flutter tongue on brass, the notes are very like start and stop. Like the vibrato is start and stop, so I can use tension to replicate that. Yes. Oops. Now let me get that timing right. Oops. Let me try it. Let me listen to that one more time. R.I.P. your ears. Okay, so I think I've got it. I think it's a little faster, and it's got a little more movement. Yeah, that sounds good. And it doesn't start right away. It has some introduction. But not that much. That's good. I like that. Let me listen to it one more time. A little faster. That's good. I like that. I'm gonna roll with that. Listen to the oracle earlier. By the way, the overall end result is really good. Well done. Thank you. Glad you like it. So, let's see. Oh, wait, you got some more. She said some more stuff. It doesn't sound like the vibrato kicks in immediately in the original. Yeah, I just realized that. And it gets progressively faster. Okay, so it actually gets faster. Let's see. As I type it, you said it. Yes. So it gets progressively faster. Let me see. It doesn't get faster, it just gets lower. Let's see. I think that's definitely the right speed, and I think it just needs to be maybe weaker and smoother. Maybe, yeah, a little less smooth. That's good. I like that. Such attention to detail, both of you. Yeah, you gotta have attention to detail with these because everybody's like, as soon as there's something out of place, somebody's like, oh wait, that doesn't sound right. So I have a lot of attention to detail with what I do. I take pride in what I do. So let me move this up. I also like to stay organized, so let me move this envelope controller up here. And so now the rest of this, I think it should be, well, let me sustain loop end. And so the thing goes back to normal, which is nice. I want to make sure that it does that. Nice. Nice. Okay, that works. So now we can finally move on from that. The next channel is going to be nothing yet. Let's see what we got. And this is the clavinet, so let's get that. And it's center panned. Nice. So now we can pause this. And it repeats itself once. Like it repeats itself this part and then again as a chorus. Let's copy that. And we're also going to be using the Sound Canvas VA for this. Let's call this clav. Yeah, you're right. On listening to that a few more times, the vibrato is on point. Thank you. So glad to get a second opinion. It's always nice to have people that like listen to this and like critique it so that they can point things out to me in the stream instead of on the YouTube video, like as a comment. Okay, so go to piano and clav, I think is the right one. Yeah. So that's the one, and let's find first empty, call this clav, and then paste here. Here we go. And so now I'm going to use a time marker here, signify the downbeat. And let's see. So now it sounds like, well, let me send it to channel 1. Go to an yeah, that's right. Very sub bass. He's using it like a sub bass here. Nice. All right. And I think I'm gonna take a little break now. Yeah, because I've been at this for like 4 hours, so let me rest my ears kind of and eat and stuff, and then I'm gonna come back in like an hour. On a side note, it makes me glad to see Roland's older synths are still available to this day. Yes, Roland Cloud is a very good tool if you're using some of this stuff. So I'm gonna take a break and go eat and do some stuff, and then I'll come back in an hour. We'll continue with this song. So let me save this, and I'm gonna close out, and I will see you guys in an hour. Thank you for coming to the stream.